Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar update for FutureNet with our special guest and friend, Mr. Stephan Morgenstern.
Wow, amazing to be here. Happy to be here.
And now somebody is here. So I don't know. Should we talk to them or should we talk to each other? I don't know.
Like in the what is that? In the, like in sports, the sport, or what is that? That funny for the kids. This
Interview?
No. I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know. Okay, guys, we have it 1 minute before. Yeah. Okay, welcome to the webinar. Let's wait 1 minute. We have a lot of people here from all over the world, as we can see.
Amazing.
Maybe you can write in the chat where you're from which town, from which country, then we know, because anyway, we have people here from all over the world, from Switzerland. Hi guys, how are you? We are fine. Primoz, Czech Republic, UK. Wow, super. Good. Okay, and we already started the recording. Yeah, that is also fine. So that means in 10 seconds we can start.
10, 9.
Countdown is working.
Hey, now we can see you. Amazing.
Okay, so recording is started. Yes.
Welcome everyone. It's 4 o'clock our time, your time. It's 5 o'clock our time. Somebody is 3 o'clock. Somebody's in the US, in Asia. It doesn't really matter. Welcome to the update webinar with FutureNet. You ask for updates, you will have updates. But make sure you're sitting down for amazing information. And and a pen and a paper. And make sure the pen writes. So, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the webinar. And as you can see, like always, we have a lot of fun here. And we had incredible 2 days now here together with
great food, by the way.
And I'm still almost not pregnant, yeah. And we know that, especially right now, you are waiting for positive news, and we have them. And what can we say? What we are doing here is so special and so unique that very quickly you will forget this small phase what we had in the past and what we still have with some small challenges. But we will show you today the future of FutureNet, and when you would know what we already know, and when you would know which experience we had in the last 2 days here, and in the last week in Berlin and in other places. And you were in London. You will tell them more about your trip to London. So, just for the entry here, you are at the right time on the right place. And in this webinar, we will update you with very cool informations. And yeah, maybe John, you start with everything.
Before I get started, because our dear friend Steve has been here recently in the corporate background, he had the experience to feel the inside of the IT, the heart of the company. And although on the outside it may look ugly, it may look difficult, it may look challenging, people have lost some of them have lost faith or belief or vision. We absolutely understand how people feel, because we care about how they feel, but we cannot change what needs to be changed instantly. So it takes vision, courage, understanding, and trust. And I can tell you one thing: what we're putting together is amazing. So, Steve, just a little bit brief.
Absolutely.
Not details. Don't give them everything.
What I can tell you is this: is that, I continuously focus on what the goal is, and of course, the goal inside of FutureNet is to have 1 billion users in the next 10 years. But the next 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't start until January 2020. So we're coming to you, in the future of what we're going to do. And when you combine the 3 massive industries that we are going to do this with the social media, with e-commerce, and with the network marketing industry, where we specialize in bringing people together and giving them what they want, whenever they want, all the time. And when you look at what the platform potential is, and what I've learned over the last couple of weeks being on tour with these 2 great guys here, and getting to meet all of the staff all over the world, dedicated people that are committed to and passionate to FutureNet and the goal, because everybody, this is what I found, everybody understands what it is that we're trying to achieve. And whatever role you have in FutureNet, we have a role, they have a role, you have a role. You have a role. You're the most important role, the people that are out there listening to this that have dreams and goals as well. So I'm here to tell you, do we have the infrastructure in place? Is it happening? Will it happen? Absolutely. Mark my words, we will be one of the largest, most successful, most respected companies in the world, period.
Yeah, that's a fact. Let's go for the first line.
Okay, I know you forget to mention one industry. This is the development industry, which is a 360.
Okay,
I can't get in everything because of that.
Okay, no. Okay,
Okay, now it's your part.
let's tell them. Let's tell them. The leadership development alone, which is very important within any business, but especially in network marketing, is producing $366 billion.
Maybe you can show us.
So, show them.
Just so you think that we're
making up the numbers, you know.
Is this the right number? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We know the number. $366 billion.
We don't make
a
these
year.
numbers up. This is already happening.
So we want to help our business. We're going to help everybody.
Let's take 150% of that.
150%. Let's take everything, right? I mean, people out there, what they're looking for is a part-time income.
Yes.
What they want right now, in reality, is they want money in, money out. What is my commission? Calculation, this and that. Well, you're absolutely right. And we are working 24 hours a day, every single day, to make sure everything is absolutely accurate. So we're going to take our time. We're going to show you something about social media platform. What do we have so far, Mr.?
Oh, yes. As you know, we sit now together with the developers, with the business analysts, with the IT guys, with the graphic design guys, with the visionaries of the company and everything for the last couple of days. And as you know, Roman and me, we started 7 years ago with the idea of the social media, bringing together with the network marketing industry, building one big community. And with John's vision together, we will share later today about these 1 billion users in the next 10 years. And for that, of course, the social media platform, this is the fundament of the company. And when you go in the social media platform every day, then you see from time to time, you see progress and progress and progress. Now we open the opportunities for the online advertising. We will add also, of course, like it was in the old platform, that you can pay 50% of your advertisings by media points. That is also the answer for the people when they ask for what do I buying my media points. 3 main answers: for travel, we double the money; for education, we give you the best education ever. And of course, you can use online advertising. Also, you can use the virtual products, like, for example, cloud. And only, John, when I see your input in the company and in the FutureNet Academy, guys, how many million people are not successful in MLM? They have a dream, they have goals, they go to work, but they do not the correct things. And then they don't get these results which they are dreaming about. But when you understand that for so small money, you get the input from Steve and from John and from many, many other leaders around the world. We are the FN Power App and we are the FutureNet Academy. What we have here in the pipeline, unbelievable. And then we will make many of these millions. They are in the MLM industry maybe over years and they have no success. Maybe this is just a very, very small thing, miss it. And John gives the answer, Steve gives the answer. As we know, today in Singapore, they have meetings there every day.
Trainer, Peter Hartman,
Happy Hartman, all the time. They make live meetings, they make webinars and everything. But back to the social media, this is the heart of the company, the basic of the company, and we build it more and more and more, better and better. And yeah,
what's amazing is that looking at some of these statistics that are coming up, I like to take a look at the projections, and I like to see what back it up with a little bit of fact. And when you look at 53% of the businesses using social media advertising right now in 2019, increasing revenues in expected of over $93 billion. billion.
Yeah, with like a
More than
like a boy.
7 million businesses are using social media every day now. And this is the awesome one, this one here. Global social media advertising spending is increasing 32% in 2018. It's expected in the next 5 years to increase 73%. Are we in the right industry? Do we have the right opportunity? Can we scale this business to unlimited amounts?
Do we have the right combination?
This is the genius of these two guys right here. Amazing.
It was scary. I thought the social media trend is already over.
Yeah. Nobody likes being on their phone.
It's amazing. But when you combine a social media platform, which is basically an in-house, a community, a group, a club, whatever you want to call it, organization, whatever you want to call it, basically it is a community of friends and people who like to share with each other. When you marriage the network marketing, 20, 30, 40 million people in the networking arena in our company, everybody bringing 20 to 50 friends, we will have 1 billion users and more in 10 years or less. Now, the social media itself must have, and we all know that here, must have value for your friends, not only for us as a network marketing people, but for the friend that you want to invite. They are not interested in business, but that social media must have value, must be exciting, dynamic, fun. But what if that social media platform has a financial value? And we can bring together the third component, which is the e-commerce, which, by the way, well, I know you have that. It's 29 trillion, not a billion, forget the million, trillion. E-commerce, you know how many thousands of companies right now, they do whatever it takes, spending millions of dollars in advertising, hoping to get an online customer. What if we, each one of you and us together, we develop an organization of smart, visionary, part-time working people that want to have a better life? We bring our friends into our social media platform. We can have fun, and then we can do the online shopping because we're going to get a better pricing. Man, we have more surprises later. But can you imagine that in the near future, when the statistics have shown by the year 2040, 90% of the businesses will be done online. So we are on the right track. We know exactly where we're going. It takes a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of structure. Yes, a lot of changes, challenges, frustrations. Imagine how Thomas Edison felt when he tried to do a light and he failed 999 times. And he said, I never failed. I discovered 999 times how the light is not going to work. So folks, we're not going to try 999 times, however. We are very close to resolve many, many issues and challenges. But we have another surprise for you. Let's go to the next slide.
We don't want to be too technical in that area, but we want to show you all the different parts of FutureNet, the FutureNet cloud. I hope you already use it because this is really highest level cloud system. Everything what we are developing now in FutureNet is really highest level, and you can use it. And when you use it, then you see from time to time new features. Now you can, for example, you can also save all your pictures from your smartphone in the cloud with one click. This is just one example, but use it and show and share that with other people because we are a community. And you can use Dropbox, of course, but you can also use FutureNet Cloud, and you can share and bring other people to the community and build your business with that. Yeah, let's go to the next slide. Next slide.
I like this one. I like this one.
Aha!
Let's have some fun.
There was a meeting last week in London.
And it was cold, by the way. It was cold.
You had to buy a coat.
But I bought it.
I bought a
I
coat.
bought a very nice jacket.
Yeah,
Right?
we got to go shopping because we're in London.
To the most expensive mall in town, Harrods, in the most expensive area probably in Europe and probably around the world. We were like a mile away from the prince's house.
Yeah, you know, Kensington Palace.
Actually, we called, but he wasn't available for a coffee, so I said, okay, well, next time.
We're going to try.
We were also busy.
Try to get him onto the call. See what's going on.
You know, one of the conversations we had with the CEO of our travel supplier, and I pay very much attention to it. Right now, we have the travel vouchers, so you can get up to 70% discount on certain hotels, you know, over 1 million hotels around the world. We have a discussion with him and the assistant, and we asked why some people have said, you know, they couldn't find the right, you know, comparison price, the discount wasn't too big. You know, everybody comes with different comments. We are very open with every one of them. Hotels, nobody controls the hotels. Bookings, Booking.com, Travelocity, Expedia, and so forth. Bookings and Bookings and Expedia are very large. Season, location, and availability is very important. And when there's certain rooms available, sometimes you can check in a very near hotel nearby the area, you may get even much higher discount. However, very soon, probably in about 3 days, 4 days, this week, maximum next week, you will see in the travel portal even more features than what we have today. You're going to have much more benefits that you will be so excited. Now, the value of the travel portal itself is going to go up massively. We are doing so many different things behind the scenes that you guys don't know to bring the most value possible for every customer of yours, every friend of yours, and also for yourself. What did you discover in London besides that it was cold?
I'm Canadian. It's okay.
We walked 3 times back and forth.
It's okay. I'm Canadian. I was wearing a nice t-shirt. You were wearing a winter jacket. I don't know what's going on. What are you from Greece or something? I'm from Canada. It's normal. But you know what was interesting is that this company, the company that we partnered with, that have joined our family, they actually have just done the same thing. They've had a corporate merge. A corporate partnership with one of the largest travel companies in the world. They do over 15 billion in turnover per year. Now they're connected to
repeat the amount.
15 billion a year.
Yeah, what billion?
No. Dollars.
Yeah.
And they do that per year. Now they have that infrastructure, and now they've taken their business from what they call like a level 3 security or level 3 pricing point to a level 1. Now we're getting these kind of inventory that is coming to the platform, the same level as Expedia and Travelocity, because they have such big spending limits. So now the more they spend, the more they book, the better deals we get. Yes, more services.
Like the cruising that is coming soon.
Much more to talk about. But short webinar. We can do a whole webinar just on the travel.
One webinar exclusively for each topic.
Oh yeah.
We will do videos, training. We're going to share testimonies. Guys, we are extremely excited. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. Okay?
Yeah. Wait a minute. These guys have heard we will have this very special service early.
You want to tell them everything?
No. Tell them. I just heard about it. Yeah, tell them. You better tell them.
Okay, we're going to have a very unique VIP prestige something.
Okay, stop. Next slide.
Concierge.
Too much.
I told you.
That's right.
No, you do the right.
Okay, Steve, what was your opinion about the presentation? Well, we just, again, over the last couple of weeks here, and we just literally finished this within the hour, speaking with the experts, the project managers who are working on our FN Talk application. Roadmap is set. What they want it to do, what it will do, what it can do, will rival any of the existing talk applications that are out there. Things like WhatsApp, WeChat, that kind of thing. But there's going to be more that we're going to be able to add to that, because of course, WhatsApp and WeChat and stuff, they don't have the background, and they don't have the other social aspects that we have inside of FutureNet. They have this one application that can connect to, and they're doing well. They're doing, they got billions of users, which we will as well, but we'll be able to connect all of those to so many other projects and services. So it's so good.
It's a synchronization.
Another value, more value.
Imagine the synchronization of database, of people, of community with different products and applications all at the same time. Nobody has done this before.
Here we go. Here's your baby.
What
happens in 100 days?
What
happens in 100 days?
What can we think about that? Folks, the academy itself, besides the FM Power Up, the academy itself, where we have talked with another group of experts today, you will be surprised, and we're very amazed to see videos, trainings. We're going to come up with certificates, recognition, awards, graduations. We've got so many things going on right now that everybody will have a chance and the opportunity to get educated and learn not only about network marketing and direct sales, prospecting and so forth, but many other topics who are very, very important, like how can you connect with someone in another country, how to open up new markets, how to communicate correctly, how to send messages, how to navigate on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook. You're going to see more and more and more content coming in, especially with the links to the 100 days system, where we can show everyone the power of duplication, how simple it is. Sharing a link, even if you are busy, don't have time, you're not a salesperson, you're a housewife, you're a single mom, and you don't have time, you don't know how to talk to somebody. We are preparing some crazy, amazing tools to make your business as easy as possible to be able to succeed in any part of the world, and most important, in your language. That is the most important. How about you, my friend?
I'm excited. Again, I'm telling you that when we connect people to giving them the ability to become better than they are today, the possibilities are endless. I'm so excited about this. I'm so proud of this application. I'm so proud of this whole system that we put in place, because it is absolutely going to be the thing that impacts the people the most.
Actually, it is the one and only complete educational system when you see the whole package revealed to you, because a lot of things are worked on the back end that maybe you don't see it today, but the next few weeks you will be surprised to see many things coming up, and you're going to be very grateful that you have the patience and the ability to sustain the difficult times, because in difficulty we have two choices. We either quit, give up and move on, or pay the price for a short period of time and then get the reward later. They said the bigger the obstacle, the bigger also the reward.
When you look at the value we get for what we pay, for access to this, what's all included?
When you see what is coming,
this is thousands and thousands of dollars a week in what you would normally pay somewhere else.
Absolutely.
When I hear the first time a couple of years ago that there was a network marketing company starting with education, I was so excited, because in my opinion, the biggest advantage when you start your career in MLM, that you can grow up with your personality to the stratosphere if you never stop to learn. Yeah? And when we make learning comfortable and so exciting that you really see your advantage when you pass the courses, it will be really amazing. And I know that you are here only for one reason. Everybody in network marketing started for one main reason. This is to make money, and of course to grow up as the personality. And we will give you for so small money the access to the knowledge of John, to the knowledge of Steve, to the knowledge of biggest speakers all over the world. And that brings you to your goals. But then everybody in your team has access to the same. And what it means, we will keep as much as possible people in your team. And when you have more people on subscription, very simple, you make more residual income. And this is the biggest dream of networkers, to make income active, but the biggest dream is to make a residual income. And when it makes sense what the company is doing, and then nothing makes more sense than the FN Power App and the Academy.
Chicken or the egg. You want to make money, but how? You want to make a lot of money. Yes, how? This is the how that is going to be provided to you very, very soon in different formats and languages.
You think we can make for every part of this?
Yeah, right.
But we want to give you an overview today that you already know we are working on everything, and we are with everything. Also, because of the input from Steve and John, we started new thinking with different projects, and it needs a little bit time, but we know exactly what we are doing. And when we see this light at the end of the tunnel, it's not the train which is coming.
No, it's not the light. It's actually the light.
It's the light. Okay, good. I'm very happy. Okay. We have this, as you know, this video system, which we show you how you can build it maybe in 4 years, maybe in 48 months, maybe in 48 weeks, maybe faster, maybe slower. 65,000 plus people. And many people ask, where is that video? Where's that video? And we have now created a website, and we will launch this website next week. And this is a neutral website, but you can watch this video right now in German and in English on this website. And then every day you can watch that video by yourself, and you also can share it with somebody. But more to share, it makes more sense when you have your ref link. And we will have extra 2 sponsor systems very close, in maximum 2 weeks from now, where you also can share this daily video. Then we can show this system, and after that we show FutureNet details. Or we have another system where you can start, like in the FN Power app, with the video 1, with the 2-minute 30 video, then the next video and the next video in the system. But we are working on these tools, on these highest level tools for you. And maybe I don't mention too much when I say we are also already in contact with one of the world champions in producing brands and everything. We have there something in the pipeline. Okay, yeah. Not more now. No. Okay, good. Then we come to the next slide.
Wow.
You didn't think it was going to come back.
Let me tell you, what I saw today and what Steve saw today, what we saw today.
Let me start with a short story. As you know, we are sponsor now with the Futuro coin. We are sponsor of the Red Bull team. And the story is very, very funny. There was another team in the Formula One. We wanted to be the sponsor of them. But this team, they was not so happy with us, and for different reasons, they didn't agree with the contract. So this door was closed, and now this team is not so really successful in the Formula One. But one door was closed, and another door opens, and now we are the sponsor of Red Bull, the biggest sports sponsor in the world. Maybe Mercedes is more successful now, but more cool is for sure Red Bull, and our Max from Holland
is winning a lot,
and he is winning. And but this is the story. And the same story we have here, had here with the Futuro Trader. We had a solution, but at the end, this solution was not doing what we wanted, and we couldn't go online with that solution. So in other words, this door was closed, and what was happened? Another door opens, and we saw it today, and it's really, really amazing. We can also show you. And so for many people, the trading is an absolutely new topic. They have heard something about that, but as you know, that is not gaming when you trade with Bitcoin or when you trade with real money, because of course, it is the truth, you also can lose money. Yeah. So you must be very careful. You must also educate yourself. And what they are doing here, what we are doing on that trader, is we will also deliver you fantastic tutorials. And maybe we can show you one example now. I have here a short YouTube video which shows you the arbitrage, how that works, and just watch this 1 minute video together.
How to use the Arbitrage Assistant. Arbitrage Assistant helps you earn on arbitrage windows by showing where to buy currency in one market at a lower price and where to sell it immediately in another market at a higher price. How to use it. In the left menu, select the Arbitrage Assistant section. In the right panel, find Arbitrage Windows. Choose the desired exchanges for your search. Set daily volume and minimal % of profit in the appropriate lines. You can also set the volume of currency you want to trade. Click Get Results. Done. The Results panel displays transaction fees of each exchanger and calculates profit based on summarized fees. Now you can click on the exchanger link and continue with your purchase or sale on the exchanger trading dashboard.
Simple.
Very simple.
And you're going to get a lot more information, not just that. That's just a very small demo. As soon as we got everything ready for release, you'll have everything, the database information, the tutorials, because we want everybody to have the opportunity to invest their own money at their own risk, obviously. Warren Buffett said, you should always invest as much as you can afford to lose. But losing or winning is only, it's not about an emotion. Now you have a system that can show you before even you do anything, and you can make an intelligent decision where you like to put your money on.
Another saying says that risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Mm-hmm. But for anyone, whether they're a professional trader or they're just starting for the first time trying this application, can do this from very, very simple steps. We built this entire system around the simplicity of you learning it from square one and being able to show other people how to do the same. And then add to this the fact that we educate you how to trade, and that's also included in the FM Power app. Wow, how much more do we put into this application? It's amazing.
For $99, you get
you still get more and more. So,
and we'll add more, by the way.
More coming.
More coming. And what's
coming?
next?
Let's go to the next slide.
The back office. The one and only topic for the last few weeks and the last few days, we all know that. We can tell you that we were still facing a few challenges. When you have such a different components, divisions, departments, whatever you want to call it, to synchronize and put them in full function on a high level, high speed server, to be able to sustain volume of database that we have and what is coming, and you have different groups of programmers programming. There is a specific language that every component was not communicating properly. 90+% is completed. The French bonus, I believe, is done for all the new customers. The matching bonus and recurring volume bonus is coming very, very soon, in just a few days. We don't know exactly the date. It might take up to 2 weeks. It might be a little bit sooner. But one thing is certain, nobody would lose any penny. Maybe you don't see it today. Maybe you are concerned, will I get paid? Yeah, as soon as it's cleared up completely. We are doing right now 2 simulations. One which is called staging, making sure that all the fictitious data per se, to run all the schematics, all the calculation, all the algorithms, it works fine. Now we have another one, which is the future testing. And now we're going to combine them into the live testing before we release it to the actual live program for you. But everybody now might remember I'm too technical. I am even learning myself. But one thing is certain, nobody would lose a dollar. We actually seen the back office from the programmer side. And now we actually understand the language, zeros, ones, letters, comma, amazing. They've done an amazing job advancing, because we don't just have a website. People say, no, I have an IT guy. It's not a simple website.
It's not just money in, money out.
It's so component, data, information,
everything,
security features, too many. And we're very proud to tell you that we have and we will have one of the best, complex, most powerful, and most fantastic back office where everybody's used to be absolutely current and up to date.
The beautiful thing about that is that the genius behind all of these adjustments and all of these recalculations is it will be so simple.
Yeah.
And that'll be the genius behind it.
Complex. FutureNet is really very complex system, yeah. And everybody who is a little bit longer in the company, they know we had a perfect system. It was working. Unfortunately, it was not enough for making the vision of 1 billion.
Blame me.
Yeah,
It's my fault.
that means we had anyway to change the system, and we are not happy with the result, but we are happy that these challenges are happen now and not in 1 or 2 years when we have maybe another 5, 10, 20 million people, 50, whatever. And one more time, sorry for everything what is not happening yet, but as you can know, we start the webinar with a very funny, and we have very much fun here, but believe us, we are working here very, very serious, and we know in these hours, and we know what we are doing. We had here from early morning till evening meetings with the different guys from different departments and everything, and we will fix it. And at the end, you will see, as you say, the best system, easy to use, easy to share. We have the best tools, and this back office, of course, we know that this is the heart of the company, and we are still on the surgery.
They were not very proud.
We are already.
Just remember, like John said, is that the commissions, the integrity of that information, absolutely secured. Everything is in place. We have it. We know what it is, and nobody's going to lose anything. Because I mean, that's what people are asking. You know, did I lose my commissions? And they're asking specific questions. Say, look, we know, we recognize, and we've identified the challenge, and we've put in place the solution. Now it's got to be tested. Now it's got to be secured. Now the integrity has to be there, and then it's ready to go.
Of course, on the back office, in the download section and in the back office, you can download now 2 marketing plans. One is for daily use, for sharing the marketing plan with new people, with your friends, with new distributors, whatever. And the other one is there is explanation about all these bonuses, details, why it is, how it is works, and everything. So both are now online. And of course, we are working on that. That you all, which is a basic function. We know that of course, when you purchase something, you get an invoice and a monthly commission statement. One more time, apologize that it was not working for the last weeks, but it is in progress, and that you really know, we know all the things what are not happening, what are not working correctly now, and we are working on that. We just want to update you. But now maybe gentlemen, we come to the point.
Can I have my card?
Where everybody is waiting for.
This is my card. How many times have you asked, can I pay with Visa, Master? My money, how can I get my money in, my money out, right? Guess what? I'm going to have my dear friend Steve tell the story, because I have the card. Well, I have the card, you tell the story.
You know, we had, again, with all the work that we've been doing over the last weeks here, we had an opportunity to sit down over the last 2 days with not only some people, but the actual CEO, founder, the guy who created it, the genius behind it, of Unity Pay Systems. Now, this is a world-class system that's not coming, and it's not, you know, in the next 7 months, 8 years, we're going to have a system in place. No, this is done, in place, already integrated into our system. You know, Unity is going to be representing, I can't tell you the whole thing. This is going to happen in October. Yeah. They're going to be representing one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, actually the largest. So you can figure that out. And what's the availability is going to be is that now we have the option to pay for products using, you know, what we've always had, crypto. We can use bank transfers. We can use various different other payment gateways, as well as, ladies and gentlemen, we can now use our credit cards to pay for our products, what we wish to buy in FutureNet, so that we can use using the system. And then there's also going to be the option for you to be able to be paid from FutureNet to a MasterCard. This MasterCard, it'll look like this, almost. That you can actually take and you can use for any types of currency that you want. You want it in Sing dollars, you want it in Canadian dollars, US, you want it in French, you want it in crypto, you want it in USD, you take it in one form, you can exchange it in the other form, anywhere you want around the world. This, ladies and gentlemen, wow. This is something that, see, you didn't understand that all of this has been in process throughout this whole process. And this is just another thing that is now ready to go. October, beginning of October. They've told us, you know, maybe sooner, but I'm not even going to tell you that. It might be before, but I'm not going to tell you that. I didn't tell you before, but it's going to be October.
And what about the bank account?
So you're telling me that if you happen to be one of these people around the world that maybe doesn't have a bank account, maybe you're not bankable. You will get a bank account inside this business. You will get a bank account from Unity.
Where?
In Europe.
Europe.
And it'll be based in one of the strongest financial countries in the world, in Europe. You can figure where that is. And everything will be backed by that. These guys own the bank. These guys are the bank. These guys will be able to, you know, move that money in, move that money out seamlessly around the world. Instantly. So I don't know if you're excited about this, but I know there's probably a whole bunch of people on this chat right now on the live, and then I mean the thousands and thousands that are going to be watching this on the replay. This happened. You were here. You heard it first.
Yeah.
Back to these guys, they are a little bit longer in FutureNet. Remember, we tried it really unbelievable 6 times to get the solution, and all the time they couldn't deliver. They couldn't deliver. And we are working now since a couple of months together with them with our new solution here, Unity. And we didn't mention it before because we don't want to promise one more time that it's working and then it's not working. But now this is not only now a partnership. Now they are part of our family. We were here together with the CEO for a couple of days, and they work together with our IT. And as Steve mentioned, they are the only payment provider from the biggest crypto exchange. On the 1st of October, you will see that on the website from them. And what we are doing and what we are planning here together with them will be really, really amazing. Pay in by credit card. This is really, really fun, or by debit card, whatever you have. This is really makes it so simple now. But imagine how many people you know they don't believe in crypto now because they see what is this? Is money and the internet money. I know the website. I know exactly. But when you say, okay, yes, I have crypto and they are, but if I want, they are on my card. No, they are automatic on my card. I can go to the ATM, I can go to the restaurant, to the gas station, whatever, to the shopping center. What do you think? How many new people will believe in the cryptocurrency too? Yeah. But even if you don't want touch the cryptocurrency, we will pay you as FutureNet. We will pay you to your wallet, and then you have combined your credit card, your debit card. You go to the ATM, or you can put it to your bank account. You can pay even your bills from this wallet, whatever you want. This is the newest and the modernest art and kind of payment systems in the world. And this company, they made their homework. They have alone 14 patents for this kind, for all these topics. And from January, many of the other cryptos will get stressed. So we are together with the right people. We will update you, of course, fast as possible when the first step is on, when you can start. Sorry, a moment. And we will start also with the KYC and here a little bit earlier, so that when we have the card payment, that nobody lose time. So we will update you, of course, here fast as possible always. And we have also another payment provider for India, a small country.
Yeah.
And Pakistan.
In Pakistan.
Another small country.
Probably about 2 billion people. So we have a new payment, another payment option as well, through a company called PayTM, which is also a internationally recognized payment service, already active in countries like India with over 300 million users already. We've now partnered with them as well to add an additional avenue for us to be able to put money in, take money out, and to be able to move it across the countries legally, of course, through proper KYC verification, which is the way business is done today, so that we make sure that we do things everywhere the right way.
And we have we've talked about PayBoo several times, and this one also. So you're gonna have 3 different options to utilize to become a KYC verified, pay by credit card, pay by crypto, and get your money any way you want, deposit into European account. I mean, we have found solutions to satisfy and facilitate everybody's financial needs to build the business anywhere and everywhere in the world. Everybody will be very, very happy. And of course,
and we will make the people very happy very soon on different places in the world.
oh yeah, we're gonna have local, regional, and global events. We actually have one with Mr. Steve Martin and the Mr. Global Master Trainer Shakan in Malaysia. We're gonna have a major event now the 21st, and then probably the 28th.
And 28th, and then we're also going to be doing another one
In November.
in November. Asia's hot right now, guys. It's blowing up every day. We're doing events, we're doing meetings. People are getting signed up into the business. You know, of course, there's challenges, but you know what? We're keeping our eye on the prize, and we're just doing the work that needs to be done. And we're making massive tracks right now all over the world. So it is happening, and it's going to happen with you. Please, I hope it happens with you, but it's going to happen without you if you don't. So let's go. Come on, don't miss the boat.
We plan so much other events. And of course, for next year, we plan another global event. We are still in discussion with different places and everything. So
We still have many surprises to share with you.
oh yeah,
We can give them everything.
no, okay.
And then we have one more.
We have one more. Okay.
Okay, another concern about the ranking system. Okay, what is my rank? Am I diamond already? Well,
You're right.
April 14th, we made the announcement of the new system leadership ranking, and we have confidence that by October, the advancement rank system should be in place. If it's not by October, will be in November. However, once it's in place, we will know exactly every single person who has qualified the rank and when they've qualified the volume per rank. At that time, not only your rank will be officially and recognized, but also you're going to get paid the bonuses. So don't be concerned if you've lost the rank, if you missed the opportunity. Nobody have lost anything. It's just a matter of time that we put everything in place. And once that is completed, we're going to have a recognition. The bonus will be paid out and everybody will be happy. And we're going to start the new year with even more amazing news and announcements. And the last one, but not the least, the vision, 1 billion users. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at again and again, and I want you to really focus on this concept, because sometimes the 1 billion may sound big or much or impossible or too far. Many companies have achieved right now over 1 billion users on their social media platform, which is very good. Now we're going to do the same, but we're going to do it differently. The existing social media platform do not have sales team. The e-commerce, which means many companies around the world, medium size, small size, big size, they don't really have salespeople in the street marketing their companies or products. We are a network marketing company that we're going to combine, we're going to join together the social media platform, our community, give them access to the e-commerce intelligently. Yes, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. But once our social media platform, what we are planning on the back scene is completed, we are going to invite so many companies to provide value, discounts for all of our users, and a commission back to the company that's going to be shared within everyone who's active in the networking arena. Now, can you imagine the next few years as we are building the network, as we are maximizing this social community network of hundreds, 200, 500 million people who can have access to a very unique shopping mall on our site that can connect to so many different e-commerce businesses to buy products at a better price. And then you, as a marketing associate, you can participate in that transaction without having to collect money, without having to sell a product, whatever you even have to talk about any company. Just tell your friends, join us. Everybody you sponsor and enroll, you get $1. Now they have access to shopping, and everybody will win all the way around. 1 billion users will become a reality. That's a fact. We are the biggest, fastest community in the world. Network marketing. We talk a lot. We love to talk. We like, Mom, they know that, right? We like to share. They're gonna, I mean, after January 1st, we're gonna give an announcement that I can't even talk right now.
Mr. John, you had a lot of goals in your life. How many of them you didn't pass?
Quite a few.
But this one you will pass.
Yeah. When was the last time I did something right?
No. I mean, you created a lot of goals.
Yes.
All of them come true.
The majority have become reality. But this is one of the largest goals that we have put together. And to be very honest, I have found home.
I like that very much.
Yes, and you feel the same way. And we don't say this to please everybody, or we get emotional alone having a beer and talking about it, because that vision is not an easy one. Nobody has done this before. We're going to face challenges, but at the end of the day, we will create something that nobody has done before. And you're going to be very proud to be part of it. This is my biggest target, goal, dream, whichever you want to call it. This is something that I've been dreaming, not exactly the 1 billion use, but I've been dreaming something a year ago called Beyond a Billion. And all of a sudden, I met Mr. Stephan and Mr. Roman. And in the last few months, I cannot explain to you in words my appreciation and gratitude to those two gentlemen. The way they think and the way they feel about each one of you. Their concern and their frustrations about your frustrations. And what we're going to put together and what is happening right now as we speak that you don't really see. In the next few weeks, in the next few months, by the next year, you're going to be extremely grateful that you waited patiently. Yes, it's not easy, but after 31 years in network marketing, I have never, ever seen an opportunity as big as FutureNet 2.0. Never. And working with Stephan and Roman so closely on almost on a daily basis, working together to make every adjustment and every package, it's a dream come. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and say, am I here? Am I really here? Because this is what every serious top leader wants in their career in network marketing, to find a place that they can come and stay for the rest of their lives. Because it's not only about the money. It's the satisfaction. I was telling Stephan today, the harmony that we have here. You can go buy cars all day long, but harmony, you can never buy that. True friendship, sincerity, real life people, no bullshit, sorry for the language, you cannot buy that. We don't sell hype. What you see here is that what you get. Very hard working every single day for everybody's benefit. And now Steve is with us for the last few weeks. It's amazing.
Again, just like to reiterate what John said, Roman and Stephan are amazing people. Stephan, I've had an opportunity to work with you very closely over the last few months. John, I've known from before. Integrity at the highest level. Thank you so much for this opportunity to represent the brand of FutureNet around the world. And I'm here to tell you that, for me to believe in something so strongly and to recommend it so strongly and to look at you in your eyes, whether it's face-to-face or in webinars with thousands of people or in events with tens of thousands of people, I'm here to tell you that I'm in for the long haul, because I believe that this is going to be the business that impacts the most people and for the longest time. So thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to work and to be friends with you, because this is what we're creating here, friendships. This is more than anything.
That's the most important of all.
Of course, we as Roman and me, I can speak for Roman and for me, we are so proud to get gentlemen like you on board, because you are, especially John, you are a legend in the industry. You are a legend in Asia. Over the years, you built the Steve brand. They are so strong that the people, they are following you because they believe in you, because you build really, you build your name as a so strong brand, and now we are together with the right payment provider, with that academy, with the social media, with the travel, with the education. Each of these points is so amazing, and we bring it together. And maybe you have the feeling now in this puzzle that some pieces not on the right place, but we know what we are doing, and we do it. And give us a little bit time. Now we speak only about days, yeah. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here is time for rock and roll like you never had before, and what we will do. And this is the last point for today. Today in Dubai, they had the meeting. They were in the studio, the architects and everything. So we will start in a couple of days with building it. We will be in Dubai in 2 weeks. Correct. And we will show you, of course, the progress of the studio. And yeah, John, it's your baby. Maybe a few words from your side about that.
Before I talk about the studio, I'd like also to congratulate and thank personally Shokan, because he has taken massive responsibility, a lot of heat, but he's been a very strong leader, and he has brought quality people despite the challenges. They believe in Steve and Sunny and other people together, and that is commendable. And other people we have around the world, I don't know if I have the permission to mention their name. That's why I'm not mentioning your name. If you don't hear your name, it's not because I don't know your name. And we're planning to come to Morocco on the 22nd of October. We're going to talk further about that, and also in Pakistan, in November, and in other places. The studio in Dubai has one big purpose: to bring the digital application into physical reality. We're going to be able to recognize people. It's going to be one of the highest level, most luxurious, not luxurious, but innovative, cutting edge recording studio, TV broadcasting area, where we can produce the best quality video ever in the industry, where you as a qualified success story, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to matter certain ranks and so forth, but we're going to even do documentaries about your life success. And this will be something that you're going to be extremely proud to present to everybody. Once we go to Dubai and at the end of September, and we get the actual keys to, I mean, we have the key, but we are not there yet. We're going to do the first video inside our facility on a weekly basis. We want everybody to see an empty space and how it's going to be transformed week after week. And you're going to be surprised. You're going to feel very blessed that you are with us today, because what is coming later is going to be big. Everybody can do webinars like we're doing right now, go to meetings, Skype, Facebook Live. But at that level, and when we present more surprises later at that location, nobody has done this in the history. So everything is lining up for 2020, which is the year of the vision. We're also Dubai, the city of the future. And together, we're going to revolutionize, and we most likely dominate the entire world of network marketing, not in a bad way, but to dominate and want to win the championship with you. We want to be the best of the best, but also the leadership. We want to stay humble. We want to take care of everybody, give the best service possible, recognize and respect every single leader. And you will see very, very soon what true leadership can do around the world. That's a fact. We know that. Coming from Mr. Stephan and Mr. Roman, top level, very humble. We want to keep it humble, our feet to the ground, and let's serve the people and give them what they want and help them make a better life. Mr. Steve?
That's all. I want to thank you for not letting me sleep again tonight, because haven't been sleeping the last couple of weeks. I've been just so excited. So again, thank you, everybody on the call here today, everybody who listened later on. Believe me when we say that you found the right company with the right mission, the right vision. We're here to support you all the way to the top to reach your goals and your dreams.
Thank you for your time. We'll speak to you later. Thank you, gentlemen. It's a really pleasure and honor to work with you. And thank you guys all over the world. And we will make the recording very, very quickly updated. And you can share it with everybody, because this is share information with others, share the vision, and take care about yourself, and we will deliver very quickly. See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.